Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ziprecruiter.com/zip. That's ziprecruiter.com/zip. ziprecruiter.com/zip.
Your life, your habits, your structure, your consistency is not there. Those are all not in line to help you hit the goals that you want to do. It's not your body. Your body isn't broken. Your choices, your consistency, your habits are broken, not you. Your body is doing the best it can in the environment that you're giving it. Welcome to the Bomb Life Podcast, where fitness, mindset, and real talk collide. This isn't just about workouts. It's about transforming your body, mind, and life. Get ready for unfiltered conversations, expert advice, and the motivation you need to level up in every way. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bomb Life Podcast. I am Melissa Vogel, your host. Welcome to the show. I am excited to do this one because it is a solo episode. It is just me. I haven't done a solo episode, you guys, in way too long, way too long. And it's honestly one of the most requested shows. And we just have so many amazing guests that want to come in and be a part of it and get on. And I love it. And I'm like, God, I got to find time to do some more solo episodes. So I finally had a window today and I'm excited to talk. I have a little fan on me. So if you guys can hear that in my mic, I apologize. It is so hot out in my recording studio right now. And I'm doing the best I can, dealing with this heat and recording and the air conditioning in the background. And I don't know. So we're dealing with a lot over here, but it's that time of year, and that's my biggest complaint with kids going back to school right now. It's like, God, can't we just wait till after Labor Day? Because they literally go back and it's the worst time. It's the hottest time for California right now. I know in other states, it's starting to calm down a little bit and everything, but in California, man, it is hot. It is brutal. So I wanted to do this episode today, this solo episode, all about kind of a hot topic I've been talking about in my group lately, and all about what we want versus what we're willing to do, our wants versus willing. And this is kind of a tough one for me to talk about because I have to be real with you. In order for me to get my point across, I have to be real with you guys and be very blunt. And whenever I do a live like this in my group, in my training group, Busy to Bomb, I always warn them. I'm like, hey, I'm coming in hot. I use a lot of the fire emojis and I'm like, I'm going to be raw and real. So if you can't handle that today, maybe this isn't a live for you to watch right now. And I feel like I'm going to give that warning with this episode because I'm going to come in real. I'm just going to give it to you straight up. And I think sometimes we need that calling out. We need to be called out. We need our feet to be held to the fire and we need to hear the truth. Because sugarcoating stuff, it doesn't serve anyone. And I always start off my calls with people like that too. Look, I'm not your Band-Aid type coach. I'm not the person to, kind of tiptoe around things. We don't have time for that, right? It doesn't serve you. It doesn't help. It slows progress. And I can't, you guys, I just can't. So I wanted to do this episode because I've been talking about it in my group and I'm like, you know what? This needs to be a podcast episode. And this is going to be my next solo one because I think it's going to help a lot of people. And I'm going to call you guys out, but in a loving way. Okay. I promise it's going to be totally just surrounded in love. I promise. But I want everyone to think about this because I get on the phone with a lot of people and everyone says, I want results. I just need to lose weight. I just talked with someone the other day and in her message to me, she said, I just need to lose weight and I just need to tone up. Let's break that down first because, girl, let's be real. You don't need to just lose weight. You don't, because that makes it sound so simple. People say it all the time. I just need to start working out. I just need to stop eating this. I just need to. And whatever follows that, I just need to, that is what's going to get you into trouble because it's not. You need to just fix your habits, fix your mindset, figure out why you went down this path that you're on now that you're not happy with. You need to look at your environment, the people that are on this journey or not on this journey with you. You need to look at where you're going to work out. Are you going to run? Are you going to use a gym membership? Do you have weights at home that are just completely dusty right now, and you're using that elliptical machine as a place to dry your clothes and you have clothes hanging on it? Like, seriously, like really think about this stuff because all of those things play into it. It's not, I just need to work out. That is a lie that we feed ourselves. And everyone says that they want the results. Okay, great. Let's say you just do need to lose weight. Perfect. What do you want? I want to lose 20 pounds. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's talk about this. Okay. I was going to do a reel or like a TikTok on this and I never did. And I thought it'd be like funnier to like kind of do on here because this is kind of how the conversations go sometimes. And people are like, okay, so yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds. Great. I really want to have arms. I kind of want to have arms like you. Oh, okay, cool. So what does that mean to you? Well, I want muscle. Like I want to like bend down and pick up my kid and like I want to be able to see the muscle on it. Perfect. Okay, cool. I love that. Got it. I'm taking notes, me taking notes, like getting everything down that like people are saying to me and okay, keep going. Yeah, and I want to run around in booty shorts and I want to have that bikini on. Like, great, awesome. Like I'm here to support it. Okay, so how many days a week do you think you can work out? Well, right now we have a really busy schedule. My youngest son just started soccer. My other one's starting baseball. And baseball just seems to never end. And then I have a daughter too, and she's in ballet, but that's only 2 times a week. My husband travels a lot. I work too, and I also deal with the kids. So I don't know, like maybe 1 or 2 nights a week, I could probably get away to the gym. Okay, great. So you want to put on muscle, lose about 20 pounds, and you can only really work out 1 or 2 nights a week. Just getting clear on everything. Yeah, pretty much. And I don't really like dieting. I don't like limits because as soon as you tell me that I can't have something, then I'm going to want it. Oh, and I drink like just wine, like maybe 1 glass a night. Okay, not a night. Like maybe I just have 1 glass like 3 or 4 times a week, so I hope that's not a problem. And I really don't want to give it up because I'm so stressed with work and the kids. And that's like my only downtime. Like that's my mommy time. Okay. So with your diet, you're telling me that you don't really want to eliminate anything from it. Right. I hate boundaries around that. Okay. Got it. And you drink alcohol and you don't want to give that up either. No, I can't. Okay. Do you see where I'm going with this? Right? Like these are legit conversations that I have with people like all the time. Like I wish I was like joking and like kind of being like sarcastic right now. And I'm not. Those are true conversations that I have with people. I want everyone to seriously start taking a look at what is it that you want? What are you ultimately after? And let's be real. If you're not chasing something, if you're not going after something, and remember, we're just talking about your body. We're just talking about like health, fitness, your body right now. We're not talking about like career or money and like kids and relationships. We're just talking about like your weight loss, health, and fitness. If you're not after something, if you're not actively trying to like decrease body fat, increase muscle, increase your endurance, increase strength, just take 1 or 2 pounds off, like something. If you're not after something, you are stagnant. You are just a sitting duck in the water. You're just trying to maintain. And that's one thing that people have to realize is that you're not actively after something, which you don't always have to be actively after something. But if you're not after it, you're just here. And it's okay to just be here. It truly is. But in your head, you can't keep telling yourself, I need to lose 20 pounds. I need to lose 10 pounds. I need to take off body fat. I need to get in better shape. You have to be real with yourself and realize that like, I'm right here. This is my activity level. This is where I'm at because I'm not actively going after something. And I think it's a very, very dangerous road to just live here and not be after something. And this is why, like in my program and with clients one-on-one or in my program, I am constantly talking to them. What's your goal? How do you want to finish this month? What are you after? How do you want the next 2 weeks to go? Okay, what's our goal for September or October, November, the summer? Like, what is this holiday season going to look like? All of that. Because I want their brain constantly thinking, like, what is the next step? And if the next step is just maintenance, good, then we know how to maintain and we know like what we're after then. And then we can make sure that our activity matches that. Is this making sense? Because then we can be honest and real with ourselves and we're not like constantly beating ourselves up. And we get stuck in that. We get stuck in this rut of like, it's just this never ending, like never good enough and always beating ourselves up. And that doesn't serve you at all, like ever. It doesn't serve anyone. So I want you to think about like, what am I actively after right now? And maybe you've been someone who's like, I haven't really been after anything in a long time. Okay, let's get clear. What do you want to be after? Do not tell me that you are after dropping 20 pounds and then what you want is 20 pounds off your body, which is totally doable. Anyone can do it. I have taken hundreds of clients and taken 20 pounds off of them for real. But don't tell me that's what you're after, but you're only willing to do the work that might take 20 pounds off of you in the process of like 2 years. How fast do you want to take this 20 pounds off? Let's get really clear on the time frame. So I want to take off 20 pounds in about 6 weeks. That's some work. Let's be real. If you're going to do it that fast, that's some real work. Maybe you want to take 20 pounds off, let's say 2 months. Okay. That's 10 pounds a month, 2, 4, 6, 8-ish. It's about 2 pounds plus a week. And we're going to put this on repeat for 2 months. Is that doable? 1,000%. Like you can totally take off 10 pounds in 1 month, the same. Get results and then do that again another month. And then boom, you have 20 pounds off. And I make it sound so easy, right? I'm like, oh my God, that's it. Boom, just easy, done. I know I make it sound easy, but that's a lot of work. So let's dissect the work. This is what I want. 20 pounds off, 2 months. Got it. What are you willing to do? This is what I want everyone to take away from this podcast today is what you're willing to do. Hey, Bomb Life fam, I have a question for you. Are you the kind of person who crushes it at work, shows up for your family, checks off every to-do list, but when it comes to your fitness, your energy, and your confidence, it feels like something's missing? You might be doing the workouts, listening to all the right podcasts. I mean, you are listening to this one. But deep down, you're just kind of going through the motions and you're done playing small in this area of life. That's exactly why I created Fit Mind Coaching, my private one-on-one program for high-achieving women and men who are ready to level up. This isn't just another fitness plan. This is about building the body and the mindset to match the life you're working so damn hard for. Because success in business means nothing if you're hiding in hoodies, avoiding mirrors, or dragging through your day with zero energy, or showing up on Zoom meetings feeling good from the chest up, but praying no one ever sees what's going on below the screen. We're talking about fat loss, muscle building, and real confidence that bleeds into every area of your life, your boardroom, your bedroom, and your parenting. You want it all? Good. You should have it all. Let's go. Click the link in the show notes and book your free call with me today. Let's build the strongest, most confident version of you inside and out. You're ready for more, and I'm ready to show you how. Back to the show. If you want those 20 pounds gone the right way, and I'm not talking about a shot, I'm not talking about a pill, I am talking about physically removing body fat and decreasing it down from your body and replacing it with muscle. To me, that is the right way. Because if we just take fat off your body, right? Say you take a magic pill and it's just slowly going to melt 1 to 2 pounds off of your body a week. Okay. Got this magic pill going, magic pills taking the pounds off. What's happening if you're not replacing it with muscle? Your skin is going to look old. You're going to be dehydrated. Probably a lot of wrinkling is going to take place. Your body is going to look like a deflated balloon. You're not doing it the right way. You're not doing it the healthy way. And there is no muscle that is being built underneath to keep you healthy and strong as the fat is coming off. And that is a problem. And people don't realize this. Everyone just thinks, I just want the fat off. I just want the fat gone.
Buying a car in Carvana was so easy. I was able to finance it through them.
Whoa, wait, you mean finance?
Yeah, finance. Got pre-qualified for a Carvana auto loan, entered my terms, and shot from thousands of great car options all within my budget.
That's cool that financing through Carvana was so easy.
Financed. Done. And I get to pick up my car from their Carvana vending machine tomorrow.
Financed.
Right, that's what I said.
You can spend time trying to pronounce financing, or you can actually finance and buy your car today on
Carvana.
Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
Thanks for selling your car to Carvana. Here's your check.
Whoa, when did I get here?
What do you mean?
I swear it was just moments ago that I accepted a great offer from Carvana online. I must have time traveled to the future.
It was just moments ago. We do same-day pickup. Here's your check for that great offer.
It is the future.
It's the present and just the convenience of Carvana. Sorry to blow your mind.
It's all good. Happens all the time.
Sell your car the convenient way to
Carvana.
Pickup times may vary and fees may apply.
Just need to lose 20 pounds, right? Back to those words again. And I want you to think about that. Really think about that. If you just take 20 pounds fat off your body will not look right if you don't replace it with muscle. You will look sickly. I hate saying this, but sometimes, you look like you have a particular disease, maybe even cancer. Things start like getting sunken in. Your skin just doesn't look right on your body. Really think about that. Do you really want fat coming off of your body and you're not replacing with muscle? No. And we're not even talking into the long-term side effects of that with your bone density and just the overall health and visceral fat. Like we're not even like diving into those things, right? So I want you to think about that. But if you're going to do it the right way, let me get back on track. I kind of digressed a little bit there. But if we're going to get back on track and say 20 pounds, 2 months, right? Got it. What does that look like the right way? I'm going to be brutally honest with you right now. This is the part where you turn up the volume and grab your pen. To be real, this is going to look like 4 to 5, probably 5 to 6 workouts a week. I'm not going to lie. A couple leg day, upper body, chest, back, biceps, triceps, shoulder, core, probably a good like cardio day where you're like walking like a good 4 or 5 miles, 3 miles. Like we don't even have to go 4 or 5 where you're walking. The biggest thing though is that resistance training and progressive overload. You have got to be overloading those muscles and ripping and tearing them. These workouts probably going to take you at least an hour and 20 minutes, at least. I mean, let's be real. I'm going to say an hour and a half. Now, I know, and I'm fully aware that there are people listening and they're going to go, I don't have time for that. And that's not true. You don't need to spend that much time working out. Now, remember, go back to what I said. We're doing this the right way. We are decreasing the body fat and putting on muscle. Do you have any idea how many muscle groups are in the human body? It takes at least 5 days to somewhat hit them all. And then you're still not even hitting them all. Let's be real. If you want to make a true change in your legs, right? You have the quads, you have the hamstring, you have the calves, and you have the glutes. Now there's a lot more. Abductors, adductors, like there's different 4 parts of the quads, different parts of the hams, like these maximus, glutamus, minimus, like all of those things, right? Unless you're really into it and you're really trying to develop certain spots, you're not going to hit it all. You got to do the best you can. So do you need a couple leg day? Absolutely. Front side, back side day. I don't know, however you want to look at it, but this is the truth. Now, going back, you want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months the right way and do it right so it stays off for life and it doesn't come back on? Are you willing to be in the gym 4 or 5 days a week? If the answer is no, okay, but be real with yourself. This is what this is all about. I want you to be real with yourself. You need to be real with yourself. If the answer is no, I can't do that, then we need to change that goal. We're not aiming for 20 pounds then. Let's aim for 10. Let's see if month 1, we can get 5 pounds off and 5 pounds off the next month. And I know, you guys, I'm fully aware that me talking about all of this is like probably completely like frustrating some of you. I'm sure it's a little triggering. I'm sure people are like, I don't have time for that. Like, who's got time for that? Right? But here's the truth. Here's the truth. If you don't take a stance now, if you don't go after creating change now, when will that happen? And if you don't, and if you're like, I don't know when will that happen, okay. But if you don't go for that change, are you okay with being where you're at right now? That answer might be yes. And if that answer is yes, then fine. What are we doing? Great. You're happy with where you're at? Awesome. Keep doing what you're doing because you're maintaining that. If you're not packing on the pounds, and I'm being dead serious, I'm not being like sarcastic. Like, if you're happy where you're at and you're not willing to do that kind of work, let's adjust the goals and then just be okay with being okay and where we're at. But if you're like, no, I'm not okay with where I'm at. I'm not okay with anything that you're saying, Melissa, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have the time. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You see the but? This is what I want, but. And that's when everything else comes into play. But nothing works. But the fat's coming off really slow. But I can't put on muscle. And I will challenge all of that at any given day. I always laugh with my clients and I say, I'm going to and I've started doing this more. I started training more with clients and traveling and coming to your home. And I have a couple trips already scheduled this year for the remaining of the year. And I want to spend time in your house. I want to see why weight is coming off slow. I want to see why nothing works. I'm going to move in with you. And I want to see, show me. And I want to live a life the day of, we'll just say Karen. I'm going to move in with Karen. And I want to be in your life and I want to see a day of this, right? I guarantee if I go into your home and I just show up and knock on your door and I'm like, hey, don't mind me. I'm going to shadow you for the next 48 hours. There will be thing after thing after thing after thing that I could change with your life. Every time we're going to go through the cabinets, I guarantee there needs to be a clean out. So don't tell me the weight is coming off slow when we go into your cabinets and it's all the wrong foods. That's all we're going to say. I'm not going to say labels or anything like that. We're just going to say this is all the wrong foods. I am going to look at your sleeping habits. When are we going to bed tonight? Let's see. Okay, we didn't go to bed till about midnight, 12:30. And before that, it was a lot of scrolling and movie time. Okay, I'm just sitting in the corner. I'm just watching. I'm taking notes. Okay, if I come in and move in with you. Okay, we wake up the next day. When are we working out? I'm with you. I'm going to work out with you. When is this happening? Oh, well, I don't know because, I have to get to work and I got to get the kids off to school and then I got to pick them up. Then we have sports. Then we have this and we have that. Okay, great. So when are we working out? How often does this happen to you? Right? I'm observing. I'm learning. Once I gather all of the information, there is no way that you can say the weight just comes off slow. It's just not happening for me. I just can't lose weight. No. Your life, your habits, your structure, your consistency is not there. Those are all not in line to help you hit the goals that you want to do. It's not your body. Your body isn't broken. Your choices, your consistency, your habits are broken, not you. Your body is doing the best it can in the environment that you're giving it. That's truth. And if you're still drinking a lot of alcohol, that is not helping you. You are not giving it the environment that it needs. You're not picking up heavy shit and putting it down. Yeah, but I walk every day. That's great. And I'm not being sarcastic. I love that you're walking every day. That is huge. So important for your mental reset, your mental health, getting outdoors, your heart, your lungs. Awesome. Is that going to take 20 pounds off you? Maybe in the beginning if you go from doing nothing to doing something. But long term, no. I think it will take off some weight, but is it going to help you hit your goals? No. You know what will? Picking up heavy shit and putting it down. So do you see, are you starting to piece it together that it's not that your body or your metabolism is broken. It's that your life and the structure that you're living doesn't set up to hit your goals. And it's okay. I know I'm coming in hot and strong, but remember, okay, we have to be honest with ourselves to be able to move through to get to the truth. I have male clients and a lot of the male clients, they'll say to me, I just can't put on muscle. I'm a hard gainer. That might be true. Then again, let's look at your routine. Tell me what you're doing. How often are you lifting? What muscle groups are you lifting? What are you eating every day? How much protein are you consuming? And when I do these calls and I start breaking it down and really listening to all of this, I'm like, dude, you're literally not even doing anything to put this muscle on. Don't tell me you can't get in shape or your body just doesn't put on muscle when you're not showing up every day. What's going on here? Be very aware of your verbiage. Be very aware of what you're saying your body can and cannot do, what you've had success with, what you haven't had success with, because that's another thing is people say nothing works. I've tried everything. Oh yeah? List out everything. Let's hear it. There's no way that nothing works. And there's no way that you've tried everything. Not buying it. Not for a second. So be very careful of what you say works, what doesn't work, right? My body just doesn't, A, B, and C, fill in the blank. I want you to think about these things. I can't what? a lot of the time it's your environment. And if you need to change that environment, willingness to change that environment has to go along with it. Otherwise, you're just this hamster running on this circle, right? You can't say you want to hit all these goals and then the willingness isn't there. So goals, willingness. What are you willing to change? What are you willing to sacrifice? And I'm not sitting here telling you like, you need to be willing to change it all and sacrifice it all. No, we just need to have a discussion about it. We need to have a conversation around this and figure out like what needs to change. What do we need to do? What are you willing to do versus what you want? And does it match? We can't have the want way up here, got my hand in the air, and your willingness way down here. You will continuously feel like a failure and you will never hit your goals. So if you take away anything from this episode today, I want you to think about and really figure out, what do I want? What do I say I want? But what am I willing to do and willing to give to this? How can we make that willingness hand? My left hand's way up in the air and my right hand is down low by my chest. What needs to be said? What needs to be done to close that gap and to bring them together? Then you will create change, or you'll stop the mental torture of like, I know I need to do this. I keep failing. I can't do this. I don't know how. That's torture, pure torture. We don't need to do any of that. I hope this all makes sense. I want you to really, that's your homework. I want you to truly think about this. Want versus willing. And when it comes to things like this, there is no right or wrong. Okay, there is no right way to think. There is no wrong way to think. But you want to make sure that it's balanced. That is a key part. You want to make sure that the table is level. The scale is even. Willing and want. And this will change as you get older, your kids get older, seasons change, like all of that. This stuff will have to adjust. What I wanted 3 years ago, not the same as what I want and what I'm after now. Not even close. And a lot of it's because I hit that goal. So I'm not after and I'm not chasing the same thing. So what I want, what I'm after, and what I'm willing to do, that's adjusted as well. So think about these things. I just wanted to make sure that we had, and you can hear Surf, he's making his appearance probably in the background. I just wanted to make sure that these thoughts and conversations with yourself or with your trainer or with me are things that are happening as we move into this next season, because it's fall, and before you know it, the holidays are going to be here. And I want you to just keep thinking about like, what am I after? What do I want? Does my actions and my willingness match that? All right. Now, if you need help with this, you guys know how to reach me. Book a discovery call. I am here to help you. Either maybe we one-on-one coach, maybe you join my group program, maybe you're getting an online program, maybe you just need to book a discovery call with me, maybe you just need to book an hour coaching session with me. And we just map shit out, get things done, and then you're on your way. That's an option too. So go to the show notes, book a call with me. I'm here to help you map all this out. And I think you can have your best fall season ever and holidays. So thanks for listening today, you guys. Keep writing into the show. It's melissavogel@gmail.com, or send me a DM on Instagram at It's Melissa Vogel. I love hearing from you guys. Tell me what more topics you want to hear. This was a big one from my group, so I'm happy to provide that. And I'm curious what you think about this episode. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next time. The Bomb Life podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The content shared here is not intended as medical, legal, or professional advice. Always consult with a qualified professional before making any health, fitness, financial, or legal decisions. The opinions shared on this podcast are personal experiences and insight. So if you need expert guidance, go find the right professional for you. Thanks for listening.
Remember those endless summer days that felt like they just last forever? Sun rays kiss your skin. Grass tickles your toes as you bite into the creamy popsicle melting in your hand. Pure, unbothered bliss. Capture more sun-drenched memories with the Orange Vanilla Dream Hydration Multiplier from Liquid IV. This nostalgic vanilla flavor with notes of candied orange can help keep you hydrated while savoring your favorite golden hour moments. No matter how hot your summer gets, just one stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you better than water alone. It's 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, with 8 vitamins and nutrients for refreshing on-the-go hydration. Live your summer dream with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code INDULGE20 at checkout. That's code INDULGE20 at liquidiv.com.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.